Freshly baked cinnamon rolls. The texture is light, airy, and perfect. And as soon as they're out of the oven, they're lathered with this glossy, silky cream cheese frosting. So, let's get baking. Start with a warm cup of milk, a quarter cup of sugar, and 1.5 teaspoons of traditional yeast, and then give it 10 minutes to bloom. So if you're using instant yeast, you can skip the wait and just mix everything together right away. You'll know the traditional yeast is ready when you see this foam on top. That's exactly what we're looking for. Next, you're going to pour in half a cup of melted margarine. Softened butter or margarine works perfectly here too. And then add 1 egg. I like to beat mine first sometimes so it incorporates into the mixture a lot faster. Then finish it off with 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour and a teaspoon of salt. So if you're using a mixer, you're going to knead with a mixer for 6 minutes or go by hand until the dough is completely smooth. And once the dough comes together, you're going to cover it up and let it rest for 1 hour. So you probably noticed that we added melted margarine instead of waiting for the dough to knead a bit, and then we add softened butter. So it's another method that works as well. So if you prefer doing that, you can go ahead and do that. I just think that it's easier to use melted margarine because everything comes together all at once. And that's our dough. The dough is quite stretchy. It's a little tacky but doesn't stick onto your hands. So just let it rise for an hour until it doubles in size. Next, mix half a cup of softened margarine with half a cup of brown sugar and 2 heaped teaspoons of cinnamon. Then just make sure the margarine is nice and soft. It makes it way easier to blend everything into a smooth paste. So you're just going to mix it until it's nice and well incorporated. And then once that's ready, set it aside and we get started with rolling out the dough. The dough is ready and has doubled in size, so just go ahead and give it a little punch and then you just take it out and start rolling the dough. So you're going to roll it about 1/2 centimeter thick. So just keep rolling as far as you can go until it's 1/2 centimeter thick. And this is the best part about making cinnamon rolls. Just spread all that cinnamon filling all over the rolled dough, and it should look like this. And then start rolling the dough. So you're going to roll it, and after that you're going to cut it. So I used a serrated knife to cut the dough, but you can use floss or you can use a pizza cutter. You can use anything that just cuts the dough. And the easiest way for me is just to make the portions first or mark the portions first before I actually cut it so that they are nice and equal. And the middle ones are my favorite always. So just take out a tray lined with parchment paper and you're going to arrange your cinnamon rolls. So this dough makes 12 of that size. So just arrange them. And look at that, they look so cute, they look so nice. And after this, you're going to wrap them up. You can just cover them with a tea towel, or you can cover them with a wet napkin, like a wet paper towel, or you can cover them with cling wrap and let them rise until you're done making the frosting. So this cream cheese frosting is very easy because it's half of everything. So 1/2 cup of cream cheese, 1/2 cup of heavy cream, and 1/2 cup of icing sugar. You can reduce the sugar to about 1/4 cup, that's okay. And then just add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And you're going to use the balloon whisk on the mixer, or you can just use your regular mixer if you're using a hand mixer, until it's thick, nice and thick like this. And obviously we want it nice and silky smooth. And if you don't have cream cheese or just don't like cream cheese, I've got a vanilla glaze recipe that I'm going to share in the comments and in the caption. And finally, it's time to bake the rolls. So it's been about 10 minutes since we covered them and they have grown a little bit. So We're going to drizzle some heavy cream, half a cup of heavy cream, then bake at 375 Fahrenheit for 25 to 30 minutes. And 30 minutes later, they look like this. And finally, this is the best part. So you're going to pour the cream cheese frosting while they're still hot. I like my cinnamon rolls with a generous amount of frosting, but you don't have to do what I am doing. So just do what's good for you. And this is what they look like. And I'm going to show you guys how soft these cinnamon rolls are. And there's nothing that I hate like a hard cinnamon roll. Like sometimes you go to the store and you want a good cinnamon roll and it's just hard. So these are nice and fluffy. I mean, look at that. And I hope you guys are going to try these out. And please send me pictures if you do. I would love to see how yours came out. Bon appetit.